Oh,
Hey.
hey, welcome back. I have no idea what I did wrong with the intro and why I kept pausing it and starting it and making it go away and making it come back. So my apologies. Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Ruin on the Bass live stream, and we're here to talk about anything and everything because it's an open topic night. I will say there's one thing I wanted to bring up, but kind of at the very beginning of this before we got into it, and the return as it is, as it were.
As it is.
As
it was.
And also, please let me know if the audio is still good. We ran into an issue last night where for some reason it was getting insane feedback, and I never had that issue before.
Huh.
Not in like 3 years. But anyway, I digress. We so like circling back a little bit to the Bass Nation Championship. Coming back doing that last week with my wife, it was awesome. But like that whole experience, and especially the two guys I fished with, both Warren and Wyatt, is what really reinvigorated my desire to get back to doing this and just doing whatever we can to help people. And we're, like I said, I want to simplify this, take it back to the roots where it's just like keeping it straightforward. No guests for foreseeable future. I really don't know if that'll ever happen again. Maybe. I'm not planning on it. That's not the intent. And it's, I don't know, like I just wanted to keep it simple. And get back to just trying to help people in the way we always had for years, and hope for the best. Now, also trying to record while we're out fishing. I do have I recorded during the whole championship. When we're done with this, I'm gonna leave this all set up so I can record that video, and I'll eventually get everything edited and hopefully release that next week. And but we went fishing this past Sunday, and it was not good. It wasn't bad. But
I caught fish. I lost a big one.
Yeah.
2.
And then you left after about 4 hours because you caught a couple. You're like, all right, I want to go sit in the tree and go hunt. Like, cool. I immediately went back out. Not 5 minutes after him, I finally found like a school, and we'd only seen a couple of them a couple times. Fired my jerkbait out, thing loaded up immediately. My line snapped halfway up my rod with my jerkbait like 70 feet away. So rest in pieces, GP Pro Perch.
Oh, you didn't get it back.
No, that fish never jumped.
Oh,
like, dude, it hit and my rod was just like, whoop, and I was like, sweet. And I just started leaning and it's just tink immediately. I barely even got like any load in the rod.
Must have been a nick in the line or something.
Yeah. Just sucks. It was so far up.
Yeah.
Like, it literally just snapped like 2 guides up in the rod.
Oof.
I just sat there looking at the rod like for like 10 seconds. I'm like, well, that sucks. And I picked up the other rod and went back to it. I caught a bunch more pickerel and 1 rat largemouth after you left, so you didn't miss out.
Yeah, I didn't shoot a deer, so
hey, it happens.
Whatever. But Jimmy sat in that spot tonight.
Yeah,
and had 2 or 3 doe.
Really?
Come through, but
no clear shot.
Just out of
That's what Jared kept saying about his spot, and I've been telling him, well, it's because you suck at hunting. You're a terrible hunter.
Can't say that.
Oh, sure, it's Jared. It's fine. He was like, I know. So, everybody that's here, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys as always. It's probably going to be, I'm not sure how many of you are here, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just happy that people are still here to watch and listen to us, even after that extended break, which I really did need. And I'm glad I stepped away. And really at the time I was like, I'm done. I have zero intention of going back. And for a number of reasons, but that tournament and like helping, like, especially fishing with Wyatt on day 2. And like, it was literally like fishing with you. And I don't know, some of the other people we've taken out.
Smarter.
Man. Wyatt's a good dude. Just like being there and just listening to what the fish were telling me and talking to him like I was talking to you, where we were just like figuring out all little minute details to catch more fish, and watching him like pick it up. And because he went from fishing all moving baits super fast and stuff during practice and then day 1 of the tournament to like slowing down to a winter's pace. And like he had said multiple times, he's like, dude, that like it's insane watching you, how dialed in you are, which felt amazing to like have somebody completely new to me like say that. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I do know something. And like, I don't know, it was such a rewarding experience that I was like, it again reinvigorated my love for doing this. So anyway, that's why we're back. For everybody that's here, thank you. Do us a favor before we really truly get started here. Drop a like on the stream.
Like the damn stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming out and saying it. I'm being feisty this season.
Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, doesn't matter. It helps immensely, and I appreciate those that do it. It's open topic night. We're here to talk about anything and everything that you guys want to talk about. So please, by all means, start firing off questions, and we will go through it. Mike, no more bougie Dennis. Dennis, no, unfortunately, has not been able to be a part of this in quite a while. Ever since like a month after you moved, not even. He got wicked busy with work, and that carried him all the way through till like May of this year. And then it was still busy, but not as busy. And he ended up moving out of town, so he's about half an hour away now. He's just wrapped up in family life, man. So he's busy. He's got things to do, keep him preoccupied, and all the best possible ways. He does has child.
He has child and wife. Have to keep them happy.
Happy wife, happy life. You know what you need to do? You know what's throwing me off? You're sitting very far to the edge. Scooch in a bit. You son of a bitch.
Nah. I gotta scooch closer into it.
Oh, Jesus. All right. He's rifling him down. So
I'm thirsty.
Let's see it. Chris, thank you for the number. DJ, how we doing? You know what? We have not done this in a while. We'll sign off. E-Stack, Gordy, Mark at Northeast Bass Fishing, David, Chris, Tammy, Kevin, hey bud, and Alec, of course, as always.
Hey.
Mike, Chris, Tom, who else we got? Nigel, Freddie, obviously DJ, everybody, 3D Fishing, Little Rich, and Vance. I like it. My dudes, see you guys at the New England Expo. Yes.
New England?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know in what capacity.
I'll be there for sure.
Yes. 100%.
New Hampshire, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this or how I'm going to do this or whatever the plan is. I'm not going to do a booth. That much is for certain. And I that's my own fault for not keeping up with the channel. I don't know that. I mean, really, the only reason I do the booth is to sell apparel, and I can do the booth because I can sell apparel. And I don't know that there's going to be enough of a demand because I have been so inactive on the channel this year. That if I can't sell enough, apparel to be able to cover the cost of the booth, I don't think it's going to work out this year like it has in years past. So I don't know.
Doesn't mean next year is out.
No, true. And then for me, at least, it doesn't mean that New Hampshire's out. There's a lot of time between now and the New Hampshire show, but the New England show in Marlborough, Mass, that's pretty close, relatively speaking. And I don't know. I'm just
March.
Yeah, but I'll be there, regardless. I'll probably be there. No, that one's the last weekend of January into February. That's how it usually goes.
That's right.
Yeah, it's always the weekend in between the conference championships and the Super Bowl for football. So, which is nice that he sports ball, yay! So I don't know. I'll be there, but in what capacity I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a couple of seminars again. At the very least, I'll be there all day on Saturday at the New England show.
I'll come and hang out both days.
It depends. I don't want to sign myself up for Sunday in the event that the weather is favorable for fishing.
I mean, I might get a hotel room and just hang out all weekend.
And there's that. Oh, regardless, we got to go-kart racing again.
And to that.
Wait, the restaurant that Dave took you guys to?
Sushi place.
Or the sushi place right next to the expo.
Sushi place.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, sushi's always good. Yeah, we're gonna figure this out and see if we can't do something with like a bunch of people while we're down there. It would be cool to be able to go down there and not have a booth to work per se, to be able to, be there to support Ben's Tackle Shack. I'm sure Douglas Rods will be there. Beast Coast will always be there. I don't know what Big Bass Streams define BWA, like what their plans are. If they're going to set up there, I'll be very happy to be there and support them.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? It actually would be kind of nice to be able to go and not have to worry about managing our own booth and just be able to like truly be there and experience it.
Right.
Instead of trying to, fit in little gaps and be able to walk around and talk to people.
Yeah.
So anyway.
You can just chill the whole time and not have to deal with anything.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of do anyway, because I'm on my own little world all the time. But anyway. So that merch. Oh, I saw somebody mention Bissell Brothers.
Yes, who I saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, Daryl. Yeah, Daryl knows. He knows his drinks. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, our local store has it.
It's always good.
So good.
All right. Well, We can get into it. By all means, keep them coming. We're going to do it. From Tom, I want to go out one last time with my 6-year-old. He's a pro at sunfish with live worms. Any tips to have him end the season on a high note?
Use shiners.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, is that legal up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, totally legal. So you can absolutely do that. Honestly, as tough as it can be, it's also like a really good time of the year to throw a giant wake bait or even like just something on top water. Like top water usually right now is really good. Or swim jig. Like swim jig in most years is like my big fish producing magnet this time of the year. And especially spinnerbait. Like spinnerbait, jackhammer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just keep him on either, like Andrew said, shiners. I mean, he's young, he's 6 years old. So, give him some good size shiners. There's a good chance some big largemouth are gonna come up and find that.
Big pickerel, big largemouth. He should have some fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I used to do it all the time. I used to do it like, when I was like 15, 16 years old. I'd be like, you know what? I'm bored. I want to go catch some shiner fish. So I would go to the store, grab shiners, and go to the local pond downtown.
Oh yeah.
Railroad pond.
Yep.
Go catch pickerel and bass.
Man, I haven't fished in that pond in a couple of years. I should get out there.
Fish that place in like 10 years, 15 years.
No. You caught like a 4-pounder from the road like 6 or 7 years ago.
That was like 10 years ago.
Was it really?
That was,
Jesus.
I was working at American Steel then.
Man, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I was literally wearing an American Steel shirt. I remember the picture.
Oh yeah, DJ
20,
said
25, 26 when I worked there.
Damn, was it really?
Mm-hmm. We've been fishing for a long time.
Yeah, we have. You ain't wrong. You are not wrong. Vance, I hope you're there for the go-karts too, man. Daryl, do you still have merch? I have next to nothing for merch. Did really, really well at the New England and New Hampshire shows this past winter, which is kind of gives me pause. Like, should I do something? I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I'll think about it. But it sold out of almost everything by the end of the New Hampshire show. After that, I got, hit up for a couple things here and there. So I have a couple of hats left, but nothing crazy. I will take a look at everything I have, and I'll make a post later this week on Facebook, and I'll just post up everything. Oh my God. Yes. Dogbone. I'm sorry. I do have your hat. I apologize. I need to get that shipped out. I'm going to, while I do this, we already did that. What? Yeah. What is this?
Hide current comment.
There we go. How do you feel about from DJ? How do you feel about this crazy warm water? Oh, right. So our favorite place to go.
Cool.
My favorite place to go is where we like to go in Vermont. DJ texted me. He was there this past Sunday with Kara, and it was 55 still.
I mean, I could see that. Kind of. Not actually. Yeah, it's deep and it's big. And where we were this past weekend was 52, and it's small and shallow.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, but, oh, okay. Yeah, no, taking that into consideration now, when I was talking to him about it, I was like, wow, that seems really warm. I totally forgot we were on this teeny tiny puddle. Then that was still 52.
Mm-hmm.
So 55 for that place actually seems very reasonable.
Yeah, if not a little cold.
Yeah, truth. I'm just trying to remember.
Actually, no, 55 is, it's right about on point where it should be.
There we go. Mike, reminder sent. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, man, I want to go there. I want to go back and get retribution in the worst way. But I know it's a total crapshoot gamble. Be better off just going somewhere new. Or a place we haven't been to in a long while.
Tanapo.
Get the
Actually, dude, Tanapo this time of year with a jerkbait
I
is
know.
awesome.
It can be really good. It's funny because we probably should have went there this past Sunday instead of where we went.
We could have.
I
mean, we joke about that
up.
place. It has decent fish in it. It's just tough because there's so much boat traffic during, well, there's not this time of year. We should go there.
I'm not opposed to it.
And just see what it does.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the best time I've had over at Tanapo was when the water's really cold. Why did I say that out loud? Don't go there. Honestly, it's that place to kick your teeth in more often than not, but every once in a while it kicks out a couple of good fish.
Yeah. I mean, I've caught a lot. Most of my actually 5+ pounders have been caught there in one specific spot.
Most of your 5+ pounders? No.
I probably have 8 or 9 5+ pounders out of there.
You have way more than that elsewhere. If you're talking,
okay, no, all right. Well, other than that place,
how dare you?
You're right. But I have caught probably 8 or 9 5+ pounders out of literally the one spot on the lake.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
And you don't need a boat.
And I mean, so Goodman wants to come up and fish with us on Sunday. He's going to drag up his own boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was like, Candlewood would be fun if you guys want to go over there. But otherwise, if you're going to be in New Hampshire, I'm going to come up. And his, I think his sister or sister-in-law, I forget, lives right down the street from Botanipo. But he's never had his boat up here. So that could be fun. If Sunday is the day we got to go and it's going to be raining everywhere, like, why drive far?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to drive far in the rain.
No.
To go fish cold rain.
No. Everything about that sucks.
Jerkbait sounds fun, though.
Jerkbait does sound fun.
Jerkbait sounds like a lot of fun.
I am... Oh, okay. That's another good one. DJ, I do agree with you. It does need to get colder. I still feel like everything's just too warm.
It's got to be like 42 there.
Where? Oh, yeah, hit that spot. Yeah, dude. Once we get close to that 40-degree temp there, it's lights out.
The ship is a key, so.
Granite State Collectibles, welcome. Where are we from? We are from Milford.
From New England.
Granite State. We are definitely down. What does my buddy call me? Oh, the Rockets. They call me a Flatlander.
Oh, no, we're Flatlanders. 100%.
we are. We live literally in a valley. We are in the Flatlands. Get rid of that. Nigel, I'm looking for a casting rod to throw lipless baits on. Any suggestions?
Yeah, you were throwing on this weekend, so.
I was, but you were actually successful throwing it when we were out last winter versus.
No, true. I throw mine on a spinning rod because I'm a weirdo. Yeah.
Do you remember what model it was?
I don't remember what model. I think it was.
Was it the Douglas?
It was. It was like. I think I threw it on a blade bait rod.
I think you were throwing it on the 724 XF. So 7'2" medium extra fast.
It sounds right.
I'm almost positive you have that rod. That sounds right.
I think I do too.
And that would be like a phenomenal rod for it. Where it's got a little bit of backbone, but not crazy. So you can, kind of lean into them, but treble hook application. So you don't want to like yoink them.
Yeah, you don't want to like set the hook on it.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm just joking because that's all I know how to do. Is
different than everybody else, though. So
yeah, that's true.
It's just a big blade bait.
Yep, and you proved that. It worked really well.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell were we talking to? Oh, you were talking to Steve when you were talking about it, and he was like, "You did what?" You're like, "It's just like a play bait." He was like, "You're dumb."
Yeah, I think it was Steve. He's like, "How deep were you?" I was like, "I don't know, 45, 50." And he's like, "And you're fishing on the bottom?" Yeah, why you don't?
Right?
Whatever, it worked. I think I told Oliver about it, and he was like proud of me.
It wouldn't surprise me. If there's anybody else that I would bet on to fish things very differently from everybody else, it's you and Oliver. I don't know many other people that like go out of the just not go out of their way, just naturally like all of a sudden it's just like, hey,
yeah, this is gonna work.
That makes sense. I'm gonna do it. And 90% of the time when you think that way, it works. It happens. You're successful with it.
Yep. I don't know. It just works.
So 7 foot to say upwards of 7'3" rod, medium heavy, somewhere in that range for your power. I would say a fast to extra fast. I wouldn't want it as spongy as like a true jerkbait rod where you're like a medium moderate fast, but I wouldn't want to throw it on something like really heavy either, like a true jig rod. Depending upon your application. Like I was trying to throw it this past Sunday in a really shallow weedy pond, and I was trying to fish it fast and keep it just over the top of whatever vegetation was left out there, which wasn't much. And a lot of places we were fishing like 4 to 6 feet of water, so I didn't have a whole lot of room to work with. So I was throwing that on my one of my jig rods. It's the X Matrix 715F. So that's a 7 foot 1 inch medium heavy fast rod. That's a little overkill for what I was doing, but in that specific application, like that pond, it just made sense for me. And I threw it on a slightly faster speed ratio on my casting reel as well, just so I can make sure I can keep it right at the top of the veggies that was coming through. Probably coming through too fast still, but like that worked. I don't know. For me, lipless, you want something that's got a little bit of extra backbone, but not too stiff. So like I said, 7 foot to 7'3" medium heavy, fast. I think anything inside that window, you could be good. Especially if it's like a medium extra fast, that's also okay. I would think.
Medium extra fast would be probably really good for that.
Yeah, true. Daryl, a couple of my favorite smallie ponds, lakes in the state are closed. Any ideas? Yes, no. Oh, dude, we just ran into this problem on Sunday.
Closed?
There's so many places like designated trout ponds.
Yeah.
There's a handful we could fish, but we can't.
Yeah, we're not allowed to fish them.
Doesn't
mean we don't. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If I were you, I would stick to some of these. Well, I mean, right now, like literally anywhere you can go that you can gain access as far as like actually being able to launch. Although I believe you're in a kayak, so you don't have that limitation like we do. We look in areas near spot, like, okay, case in point, where we went this weekend. We weren't sure what we were going to be facing because the water level's down everywhere in southern New Hampshire, especially southwestern New Hampshire. And there's a couple of other ponds that I would love to go to, but I know historically, even on moderate droughts, they get pretty low. So we went to another pond that is typically very stable, but within 10 minutes of it, we had 3 other options to go to that are also typically very stable for overall water levels. So like this, now that this is our 5th significant drought in the last 6 years, this is that's what we try to look for, is places that if option A doesn't work out, then options B, C, and D are within 20 minutes of here. And worst case scenario, if we have to go through all 4 options before we get to the 4th, we can launch. We only wasted upwards of an hour to bounce all around through that. So like that's what I try to look for this time of the year when my options start to become much more restricted. I try to find a spot that's near other spots so I can bounce from one to the other. And especially beneficial, like we go gamble in a pond or two and it sucks. It's like, whatever. Like we know what the potential is here, but it's mostly missed and hit.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, we went out and we tried to find a pond to test the power poles in. And
oh my god!
we drive a friggin' hour out into the woods to go to this pond. I got no problem doing that. Like I was following him, and I had my car and whatever. So we get out there, and I'm on the boat, and he's backing me in. He's like, how much further I got to go to get the boat on the trail? I'm like, probably about another 100 yards. It was so low. Like the boat was barely even in the water, and the truck was in the water. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but it was an adventure. This weekend, thank God it wasn't. Thank God we got onto the water. No issues. Caught fish.
Yeah, it didn't light it up, but we both caught one good one. And what's funny? I was thinking about it after he left. I was like, after it got slow, I was like, neither one of us took a picture of a fish, and they weren't bad. They were good.
Yeah.
And we didn't take a picture of
anything.
anything.
I never. That one I missed. That lost would have been a goddamn good one.
Yep.
Oh God, that one hurt. It was well over 4 pounds.
That's fishing, baby.
Yep, I know. I'm well aware.
Dropman. Candy isn't fishing great. Okay.
That's not what I heard.
I guess it depends on what you're doing. I know talking to someone.
Joey?
No. Derek.
Oh.
He said everything he's been catching out there for however long he said. I forget. He's like, I've literally only been able to catch them, like pinging them and putting it on their nose. It's like, okay. But the fish he's been catching down there, even the largemouth, dude. Big. Yeah, he's winning on some giants.
Joey friend got on a pretty big bag the other day.
Yeah, he did. He knows that place so well. He does really good down there.
Mm-hmm.
But coming back to dropment again, I'm waiting for the water to drop more so that striper spot is prime time. So we were literally just talking about that before the stream started. That we really want to go back. Stripers.
No, who said that?
Dropment.
Oh, nice.
I really want to go back. I just don't know if it's ready yet. I don't know. I don't know what the prime water temp is. I just know in years past that like right about now is typically when that spot starts to reload.
Well, so the bass are moving south.
Yep.
They're already gone.
So then it's got to be.
They're in there.
That's all we got to know. If they're not up here anymore, then we know where they are.
Yeah.
All right. Good enough for me.
I mean, they could still be stragglers up here, but I doubt it.
Scott Town, they were on the jerkbait today, fellas. I saw you post that. They were out there. Glad that it worked out for you. I do love a jerkbait bite. Thought it was going to be a lot better when we were out there Sunday, but alas, it was not. And Mark with Northeast Bass Fishing. Lakes have filled up near me a bit the last few weeks. Good. I've heard the same thing about Champlain. I reached out to a buddy that I know up there asking if a couple of launches were still accessible with the water low, and he's like, yeah, it actually came up about 5 inches already, and that was just earlier this
5
week.
inches?
Yeah, which isn't much.
It's a lot for that big lake.
Yes, it is. So
jeez,
that's good. That is good. Oh, Jason, hey bud, I saw that you were over there at Havasu. Oh, and Parker Strip. Nice, man. Looked like you had a good time. That's for damn sure. Whoa, hold on. Scott, water is low. I guess 3 guys lost lower units the day before the Celtic Bass Derby at Winnie. Wow. Winnie, they draw it down really low anyway all winter, big time. So that's not super surprising. But
I don't trust that place.
No, I don't either. I'm curious to know where they did that because, I know there's a couple of spots. What the hell is it? They call it the graveyard, I think, when you're running down from Moultonborough area, and you can come through, and it's like this trench in between a series of buoys. I think there's 6 aside, and it's barely wider than 2 bass boats. And it scares, even at normal pool, it scares the crap out of me every time I run through there. Because the way it's buoyed off, the first time you see it, it's like, oh, all those buoys are really tight. That's supposed to be one gnarly rock pile. No, they're solid colors. That's your channel to run. And hundreds of feet on either side of it is danger. So you're gonna run through this chute. Or you do what I do, and I go the extra 60 seconds of driving and go way out and around the island, so I'm in 25 feet of water the whole time.
I like that. That's way better.
Yeah, no, it makes me feel 10 times better. I don't frig around with that, dude. I like my boat too much. Where are we at? Oh, Dropman. I'll check it out sometime this month. I'll let you know it is. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Mike Bradley, black hair jig with a flatworm trailer has been working for me. Hudson River. Oh, I was right. Scott, graveyard. Okay. That's what I thought. Man, that place is gnarly. Mark, Wentworth and Merry Meeting were down 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So for anybody that's interested, if you fish in New Hampshire all the time, or you just come up here to visit,
to Merry Meeting.
Merry Meeting can be
I know,
tough, but man,
it can be really freaking good too.
There's bigs there. Have you ever fished there?
I've been there once, and I fished off a pontoon boat.
Oh, I think I remember the story.
Caught a couple fish, but nothing big.
No, I'm thinking about the day you were on Big Island Pond. You guys got all rowdy out there, didn't you?
Oh, dude. You should have seen them girls.
Where was I? Oh, right. So anybody that fishes in New Hampshire on the regular or likes to fish in New Hampshire, come up visit, whatever the case. The state posts the drawdown schedule usually at the end of September because a lot of places start drawing down the very beginning or middle of October. So it tells you all of the lakes, usually the date they start the drawdown, and then how much they're going to draw it down by, which is really helpful. But, obviously the bigger lakes like Winnie, I think they draw it down 3 or 4 feet over the winter. But it takes until freaking January before it gets that low.
Oh, really?
They might not be quite that low, but I know they draw it down quite a bit. Then there's other places
I know I want to go there this winter, and I have one spot I want to fish.
On Winnie?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down. I want to find those wintering holes for the smallies. Because everybody I know that goes out there, they know where those spots are. They wail on them. And okay, good enough. Thanks. So there you go. If you're ever interested, it's all public. It's somewhere on, I don't remember what state or what web page for the state, but if you just search New Hampshire drawdowns, lake drawdown schedule or something to that effect, you'll find it. And it's a whole list. You can see what lakes are affected, how much to draw it down when they start it. So you can kind of plan accordingly around that. Always good to know. Bruce, I wimped out, put boat away 2 weeks ago when he was a rock garden, had enough, boat's a year old. I don't blame you, sir, but man, you already put it away. Ah, that's sad. Everybody pour one out for.
I'm not gonna waste beer on him.
All love, bud. All love.
I know. I'm just kidding.
James, Newfound was full pool last weekend. Yeah, I mean, we've been out on Newfound very late in the year multiple times, and the latest we ever went out was December 31st, the last day you're legally allowed to fish it on open water.
Yeah, no, the freaking launch was freezing.
Yep, we had to go back to a hardware store to get sand because it had had a slushy snow maybe a week before. Everything froze over. There was a solid just layer of ice down the whole ramp, and I think we went and bought 300 pounds of sand and poured it all over the ramp. And we had skim ice we had to bust out through to get out there. We had a ton of skim ice when we came back. We're the only boat out there, and there was a bunch of guys on quads and like one of those like
6x6 the
amphibious boat things.
Amphibious freaking 6-wheel drive, whatever. I forget the name of them.
Towing out their ice sheds on the southern end below the island because there was a ton of ice down there, but the rest of the main lake was wide open. And we're driving by the bass boat, looking at them like, wow, those guys are crazy. And they're looking back at us like, what the hell are those guys doing?
Yeah. They were like, we're like, this is great.
Northeast Mark. We caught some nice smallies in Mary Bean, but it was a grind. Oh, bummer. Well, I mean, but hey, as long as you caught a few, like, I mean, dude, I'm always happy with that. We go out there, as long as we catch at least one big one, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I asked a question about the worst that okay. Let me go back and find that 1 second. I just venture away from the river. Oh, yeah. Alec, might actually venture away from the river on Sunday for some fishing. I need a big largemouth in my life. Yeah.
Come on, us.
Should. Yes.
Meet
you
us
should.
at He's a banana pole.
Keep the questions coming. I want to keep reading them. Let me go back and see if I can't find Chris's comment. Let me hide that. It's giving him away. Chris, I've been busy making fishing and tackle.
My PB Molly is 257. Yeah, what's your PB largie though? It's probably giant.
It is pretty big. He lives.
I know.
Near San Diego?
Yeah.
San Diego.
That's where Paul's brother lives.
Oh, yeah. Chris, are you going to fish next year? Yes, sir. Every year, without fail. Fishing for me will never go away, whether the channel's here or not.
Laughs. That's great.
Yeah, well, Jason, we keep telling you, PB Smalley is 2.57. Quite disappointing. Man, you can beat that here in New Hampshire alone. New Hampshire's not all that great for smallmouth like it used to be. And I trash talk, but I don't really mean it. I kind of
12, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Trout Sock Lakes. Yeah, we have Trout Sock Lakes here too. Just don't have 12 pounders swimming around. Well, we might.
I bet you there's a 12 on Winnie.
I bet you there's a 12 where I saw a 12.
Yeah, then there's that one. I would be willing to bet my year's salary that there's at least a 12-pounder in Winnie and Squam.
Oh, there's one in Squam. I almost guarantee it.
Yeah. I know a guy that caught one that tied the state record at 10.5 pounds at a Squam about 10 years ago.
Yeah, in the middle of winter, dragging a Carolina rig in 50 feet of water.
Yep. I would not be the least bit surprised if there's a 12 or multiple 12s in New Hampshire.
Oh, there's definitely is.
Gotta be. Especially with how warm the winters have been, like just that extra long growth period for them. There's gotta be. There's gotta be. Dropman, that was a good one. Save that one. Keep them coming. All right, go back to here. Drop it. I have a tournament on Candlewood, 15th. Any tips from Derek for this time of the year? Co-angler. You are the co-angler, man.
Who, me?
Yep.
What about me?
I don't know. What do you do as a co-angler when we're out there for tournaments? We just wing it. I say you're a co-angler, but you're not.
Do whatever the hell I want to do. And just like go out there to fish and catch fish. So whatever I got to do to catch fish is what we're doing.
Yep.
If it takes us freaking 7 hours to figure out a 1 hour bite, then so be it.
Yeah.
I literally do whatever. Well, do something different than what he's doing. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's typically how we fish. Try and find something relatively similar to whatever the pace is that the boater's doing and find something a little bit different that you can still kind of keep pace with them on that. And you'll be good. Man, the 15th though, so in 10 days, not this weekend, the following weekend, water's not gonna be that much colder. Man, I'd just be ripping a jerkbait from the back of the boat.
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah. Why, you have a tournament coming up? Is that what?
Yeah, that's what he said on the 15th.
I'd be throwing a jerkbait. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Hide that.
5
DJ,
feet of water or 20 feet of water, I'd still be throwing it.
Yep. DJ texted me. We can talk about this to an extent. He said, how about Spofford Lake? So going back to the question from Daryl about other places you can go, I would absolutely recommend Spofford. It's tough, but can be very rewarding. There's the launch is nice. The parking situation is not ideal. I think you only fish 7 trailers there, and then there's no other parking for like over a mile from the ramp. But it is closed to open water fishing right now. It's not a designated trout pond, but it has restrictions on it for fishing like a trout pond. It's weird. And I forget how the town got away with it. If not the town, then I think there's a lake association on it.
Yeah,
I'll have to text Sean Graves back because he lives out that way. And I remember like we were talking about it. He was trying to get it changed, but he obviously no success yet. But yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. Like if Spofford was
sweet.
fishable right now, like I would absolutely fish there a lot more often because it's not that far from home. I don't mind getting there way early to make sure we can get on there. And it's just a nice change of pace. It's a cool little lake. That's for sure. Oops, I forgot to. Oh, Mike Bradley. Who is responsible for naming the lakes up there?
Where?
Here in New Hampshire. I don't know, but they're lazy because we've got 5 sunsets, 4 half moons, 4 pleasants.
I know, right?
Like, there's at least a half dozen ponds that we have, like at least 4 of them in the state. What did I say? There's multiple crystals, pleasants, half moons, sunsets, Rockies. There's got to be others that I'm forgetting.
Only one Botanipo.
Only one. Oh my god.
Hey man, it's got tanks in it.
Yeah, state record lake. That's for damn sure.
That's what they say.
That is what they say.
I don't know if I believe it.
Mark, I'm not gonna pin that. No. We don't talk about that.
What?
Can you read it?
Oh hell no.
Alec, you've come all the way up to fish Spofford? How far is that from your house? I haven't fished in a couple of years while he's had good days there in the spring. Yeah, it's a cool spot. James, Spofford is a very, very cool lake. Yeah, you and your 22-pound bag. They hammered them this spring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they weren't the only ones either. They had the better bag, but there was a bag just behind them. They had a Mondo bag. Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Grand State Collectibles. Have you guys fished Waukee-Won? Have you fished there with me
I
yet?
have not.
Why have I been there multiple times without you? Okay, so I just took out Mike there.
God, you hate me.
Like 2 months ago, and nothing big, but it was fun. Literally the only largemouth we caught all day was the first fish I caught of the day on a wacky rig Senko. It was 3 1/4 pounds, and the rest of the day was all smallmouth out deep on rock piles and like around bait balls.
Is that the one that you sent me the video of all the bait fish jumping out of the water?
No, that was a spot up in Maine.
Oh,
And that was with one of our subscribers, Cole. That was a cool place. I would actually really like to go back there. Launch is like weird. And there's a lot of rocks out there. They're not very clearly marked, but like pretty easy to avoid because they're just everything's toward the shore. There's a couple areas where it comes way out. That was a cool place. I'd actually really love to go back there. So Waukee-Won, I've been there at least 3 times. I went there with Will and John. I went with Mike just recently. I know I went at least once in between that.
That wasn't with me.
No, who was I with for that?
Was it a guided trip?
No, I think it may have been a high school team. I know I've been there 3 times. That's a cool place. I really like Waukee-Won, and I've heard that there's giants in there, but I have not stumbled across any.
Kyle did really good there.
Yeah, I think the biggest I've caught there was 3.5, and that was a largemouth. My buddy Will caught one that was 4.5 the very first time I went there when I fished with him. I've heard of some bigger fish, but for the most part, I've known it to be very consistent as a numbers lake.
Hey, Dan.
So, food for thought. It's a cool place, though. Would highly recommend. It's fun. The ramp, I will warn you, is really tight and not too shallow, but just shallow enough when they draw it down a little bit. I don't know. Just be wary of the ramp. But man, it's tight. I ended up scraping the sides of my tires a little bit, backing in.
Jesus.
It's only like 8 inches wider than my whole trailer. Like it's hard to get it lined up. on a blind curve with cars coming around a blind curve at you.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, it's not fun. DJ, what about the lake names for Mass? Yeah, Mass has some very strange.
Spofford is awful, Dan says. Yeah, listen to Dan.
Wait, what? Spofford is awesome, but they draw it down and put 2 huge concrete blocks across the ramp in October. Very unfortunate. Yeah, that's stupid.
Do they really?
Yep. No, like I said, they close it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Alex, Spofford's like an hour from my house. Oh, no shit. Okay. All right. I got you. Mark, yeah, I knew you were close to Spofford. Okay. So Granite State followed up about Waukee. My brother catches monsters there. I've yet to get one though. It's a cool spot. I recommend fishing there a little bit more often for anybody. Like the ramp is a shit show. The parking sucks. I don't even know where you can technically legally park there with a boat. I've only ever fished there off season on either side of Memorial and Labor. So like there's a bunch of on-street car parking right next to the ramp, but I've always just parked right there. And I've never gotten a ticket.
The deep?
Yeah, not crazy. What would it be? You know what it's very comparable to? Our favorite place in Vermont. Obviously way smaller, but the overall lay of the land and the depths very, very similar.
I like the sound of that for the winter.
Honestly, it could be a lot of fun. Again, numbers for sure. Quality, maybe.
I don't
Potential.
care. I'm down to catch fish.
That's another option for Sunday. I've got pretty much every.
I don't care about catching big fish anymore. I just want to catch fish.
That I'm fair. I'm down with that. I got no problem.
Yeah, Dad, I want to catch some big fish. I'm done not catching big fish. This is getting on my nerves.
You know what? We have to get out of New Hampshire.
I know.
And honest to God, it's nothing against New Hampshire.
No, it's everything against New Hampshire. New Hampshire sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. And like I know plenty of other people that have done really well in the state this year. I have done absolutely abysmal this year. The only spot where you saw that giant largemouth you called me about when you were there alone, that pond. Come on.
Yes.
That's the only place in New Hampshire that's treated me well this year. And it still didn't even kick out anything big for me. It was just consistent. And then the average size was way better than anywhere else I've been. All of my big fish, like literally everything over 4 pounds that I've caught in this state, I've caught this year has been out of New Hampshire. And it's not like it's been the same 1 or 2 ponds in Vermont. It's been a bunch of different places. They've all produced giants for me. And every time I come back to New Hampshire, I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but nothing is panning out for me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm actually really annoyed that's that little spot we went to a couple weeks ago. We went little place and then jumped over the other place that we only produced that one friggin' fish.
Yeah, that was kind of bullshit.
That's the only 4 pounds fish I've caught out of New Hampshire. That was that 4 pound, 6 ounce smallie. So I stand corrected. New Hampshire's giving me 1 4 pounder this year.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It's our first trip fishing together after you moved back.
Oh, it feels so good to catch these big fish. I can't wait to catch more. Where the fuck are you?
I'm over here in Vermont.
Yeah,
Maine.
yeah, I know.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, buddy. Wait, Alec, big fish are allergic to my lures this year. It's a problem.
Yeah, dude, seriously, I feel you. They've been allergic to me since I moved.
Oh, wow. Kevin, don't try to go where I went with you guys. Can't get through the culvert to the main lake.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably low.
When we were there, what was it?
It was pretty low. It was pretty low.
And we barely made
it through. I know exactly where he's talking about.
Yeah. It took all 3 of us to get my boat through that culvert. Not because like we had
round
to push
pond, right?
Yeah. We had there's not only one round pond.
I know.
I had to keep it on the trolling motor and hold it up while Kevin and Andrew on the back end of the boat, just like pushing off the sides of it. Cause I think we had like 3 inches of space on either side of the boat going through there. That was nerve wracking. Pulling up to him, like, I don't even know if we can get through there, but we went for it. We made it work. Chris, have you guys ever fished in Springfield, Vermont? Indirectly, yes. Connecticut River. Bellows Falls.
Yeah.
From there, we've run up towards Springfield.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I mean, we fished the river over there. That whole section of the river, that whole section, the section below, Jesus, sorry. That whole section below it going towards Hinsdale. I love both those sections. They're fun. I still haven't caught anything giant out of either stretch. My biggest thing is 5.5 for a largie. I don't think I've got a 4-pound smallie out of either section. You know, like good largies though. We've had fun down there.
Oh yeah. Wait, at the falls?
Yeah, well, I mean either section. Like you and I have fished the Hinsdale section, the lower section down towards the power plant.
I've only done it like once or twice. I fished a tournament there with
Yep.
you once.
Yeah, pre-fishing, we did good. And then tournament was so-so.
Tournament, I don't remember the tournament.
I think it was New Hampshire Bass Nation. No, it wasn't.
This was legitimately like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was a Bass Boat Central tournament. Well, New Hampshire.
I remember the first tournament I did, we won. And it was on
Highland Lake?
Highland.
Yeah. That was a good day.
That was a really good day. You threw a fish back on accident.
It's my bad.
It's on video. I watched it not that long ago.
Now I gotta go back and watch it. I haven't seen that one in ages.
God. That dude. It's the time. It's crazy how time flies and how long we've been doing this. Before this,
fun the whole damn time.
Before this,
well before this,
it's insane.
You and I started fishing together when I still had the gaming channel.
I was 17 years old when we first started fishing together.
Yep.
I remember the first day we went fishing together because I was like, I really want to go with you guys.
Yep.
And Josh called you. He's like, hey, can Andrew come? And you're like, fuck yeah.
Absolutely. People want to go fishing.
So we went out. We went to, where'd we go? We went to, what's the one up in Greenfield?
Sunset?
No.
Powdermill?
No.
Otter?
No.
We're running out of options.
Yeah, there's one more, Zephyr.
Oh my God.
We went to Zephyr.
Jesus.
And we caught a couple fish. And then the next weekend came around. I was like, I want to go again. We need to go. Let's go. Josh was like, I don't know if I want to go fishing. So I'm like, oh, I do. And, so, and then he texted you. He's like, oh, are we going? He's like, yeah, we're going to, you're like, yeah, we're going to Otter. I'm like, oh yeah. Sick. All right. So we go there and we caught like 70 fucking fish on jigs.
Oh yeah, dude, we wailed on
jigs.
Yep.
It was so sick.
And it wasn't that much longer after that. You and I went back there. You caught that 5-pound 2-ounce. That was the first big fish out of there in like 10 years.
That was my first 5-pounder?
Yeah. Maybe.
First or second? I think it was my first. No. Definitely wasn't my first. Because I caught one that was way bigger than that. When I lived on that place in Amherst.
Almost slipped. Jason caught some decent stuff, but numbers this year were tough as hell. Yeah, I mean, numbers I was okay in general, but man, it just in New Hampshire in general, average numbers were down, size was way down, which perfectly plays into dog bone here. Is it increased pressure? I think it's a combination of that, what Jason said, water levels didn't help, and what Daryl said. Anybody else feel the drought has affected their fishing this year? I tell you, we've definitely had some good days over the last 6 years in New Hampshire, but really, especially the last 4 years, it has been really tough going in New Hampshire, very inconsistent.
We used to be able to go to this place we call Lake X the place we do not speak of which we do not speak.
That was our big fish heaven.
We could go there and catch 20, 21 pounds, 22 pounds.
No joke.
Every single time we went there. No matter what, we had at least 5 4-pounders on the boat. Now, it's lucky if we get
1 4-pounder a year.
Yes, exactly.
I went there 5 times this year. I think my biggest was 3.
It's sad.
I did not catch a giant.
Something's going something wrong. Something is going on.
I think it's just cyclical in nature for a lot of places.
I think it is too. I already drank that one.
Apparently.
Shit.
The I think the drought definitely has an impact. And I honestly, I think it's twofold. I have nothing to go off this other than just general observation and trying to find potential connections with consistencies in what has changed from years past. And it's twofold. Like I said, this is the 5th out of the last 6 years that we've had a significant drought in my area. So like we are in Milford, so very southern and then central, east, west. We're almost on the Mass New Hampshire border. And then east to west, we're almost dead center on the state. And I do a lot of my fishing in the southwest corner when we go out, like what we say, local. Anything within an hour in the entire southwestern corner of the state, like that's where I cut my teeth growing up. And that's where we fish when we stayed local in the state for 99% of the trips that we do. And with these droughts, the vegetation has not been taking off like it has. And my understanding is that there's types of vegetation that are very cyclical, and they're like, a couple people told me it's like a 7-ish year cycle on kind of the ebbs and flows of the overall health on it. And that would definitely be consistent with what we've seen over the last 6-ish years. But I also think it's being exacerbated by the fact that, again, 5 of the last 6 years, we've had significant drought. And I think it was 3 years ago, it was either 3 or 4 years ago, where we had like monsoons all year. We had just a ton of rain.
When?
All year. It's
Last
like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh yeah,
like all damn year.
all
and
year, yeah.
The fishing was great because we were just constantly getting this influx of good fresh water. It was keeping everything full, and all the submerged vegetation was insane. That was the year we went up to Vermont, and remember we were catching those giant largies out in that perch grass in 25 to 30 feet of water around the schools of perch
with Dean.
Same year, different pond. That's where in
the perch grass.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, not down the road, but same state.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so you know exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And like that, all that submerged grass, even that deep water grass, was really, really healthy. And the only year I saw that was when we had all that rain. So I do think that the drought was playing a significant impact in everything. And then on top of that, I have nothing to go off on this. I would love to actually talk to a fisheries biologist or somebody similar to that to see if they have any research on this, or at least an understanding of the science behind it, if this makes sense. So please take this part with a grain of salt. I do wonder, because we have had very little snow in a lot of these areas in southwestern New Hampshire, a lot of the places we like to fish, the light penetration has played a big role, I think, in the lack of healthy vegetation, in the sense that, like, in years past,
doesn't give it time to die off and then grow back again.
Thank you. Thank you for summing up my freaking brain.
Welcome.
That is what I was trying to get to. Is in years past, we always had really thick ice and then really good snow cover on top. So it really killed a lot of the light penetration down below. So everything like truly died, decayed, and just dispersed into nothing. Fertilized. Better way to put it. Versus like really, especially the last 6 years, we have not had much ice around here. I mean, the last 2 years, we couldn't even go ice fishing in a lot of places we wanted to. Freaking end of January, and places still only have like 3 or 4 inches of ice.
Nope, I'm good.
And no snow cover on top. So like light penetration down below is still good. We come out of ice out, and all the vegetation is still there that that shouldn't be there. You know, so I think there's a lot of lack of water quality issues that are all playing into it. That's my theory, and it kind of helps support like why we're not seeing things being the way that they have been prior to these consistent years of drought. That's my theory. That's all it is. It's a theory. That's all I got.
I mean, it makes sense.
To an extent.
No, it does. It makes sense.
I think it's a rather sound, rational theory, but what do I know? I say that a lot of work, by the way.
I mean,
what the fuck do I know?
Like,
very sarcastically.
What's a plant that grows every year?
Like aquatic?
I don't know where I'm going with this, but I feel like I can make this make sense. No, I can't. Never mind.
Well, then just
I was gonna
talk it through.
No, it's not gonna work. No.
Think about it like it's a new combination of shit you're putting together to fish, and you're like, yeah, it's gonna work, even though it doesn't make sense. It's gonna work. So talk about it like that.
This just won't work.
You can take this one from Gordy. Are you guys gonna hit stripers again this
Hell yeah!
winter? I go look for other
Cannot
things here.
wait to catch some saltwater fish.
Oh boy.
Swiss cheese, baby. Blame the drill hoggers. Guys for poking way too much. Dude, when me and Grub used to go out, we legitimately would drill like 150 holes. It was kind of sketchy a little bit, but whatever.
That's not a good one. Yep. There's that. There. I'm just starring a bunch of comments. We'll rip through them in a second. I just want to make sure I didn't. Okay, yeah, so we got Gordy. So Jason. Also, these places spraying the grass is not helping at all. Yeah, no, for real. That's always a huge
dickheads
issue.
that are doing it illegally too.
Yep.
9 o'clock, kids are sleeping.
Yeah, close enough. Jason, I had a strange year in Western Mass, only a few big fish, not many really big numbered days, but average size of fish was bigger. See, I'd take that. I'll take either one. Like, obviously, the best days, you got great size and numbers, but if I catch a bunch of rats, but I catch like 40 of them, I'm okay with it. If I like go out and catch 2 fish, but they're giant, I'm also okay with that. Give me one or the other. Just don't like getting skunked. That always sucks.
Yeah.
Alec, I blame me having forward-facing sonar this year and just mindlessly casting a carp all day. Dude, I didn't even get to talk to you about this, and I don't even know if I adequately touched upon it last week in that stream about fishing the Mississippi River. To me, it felt like Champlain on steroids because it is just as biodiverse and is in the sense of the number of unique fish species there.
Potential bycatch.
But it is so insanely condensed. Dude, the first time I got out there and I dropped my trolling motor, like ready to fish, I'm looking around. I literally spun my forward-facing sonar all the way to the left and all the way to the right, and it was just fish at every spot I pulled up onto. And there was schools of one size of fish, and then schools of another size of fish, and then what I thought were schools of bass, and then definitely like carp and drum. And then I was like overwhelmed.
Sensory
I'm like,
overload.
There's too many fish. What do I cast at? I couldn't handle it at first. I was like, and then just the way that they were set up too. There was a couple of times where there was first day I was there, I pulled up on the backside of this island, little current break, and it was only like 3 feet, and then it dropped down to a 6-foot hole. And I saw a couple of marks, and they were actually moving around pretty good. I'm like, I can't tell if that's drum or bass, but I think that's bass because they're a little more active. Pitched in my jig, thunk, biggest drum in my life.
Yep. Yeah, you
like,
told me about that one.
I was like, okay, all right, I can get around that. That's fine. It was fun. But then the first day of the tournament, we were fishing that riprap bank along the railroad tracks. And I didn't use my forward facing for maybe more than 20 minutes in the 2 days of the tournament. And it was like pull up to a spot and scan around, or they even fish it here anymore because the cold front had like just dispersed everybody. And we're working the riprap and like things are going well. We hit like a 10-minute lull, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick peek around. And I scan out, and there was 4 boulders like consecutive that were 20 feet off the bank. And I could see a couple of fish swimming down in the pockets in between them, and then like definitely bigger marks like drum on the outside. Like, yep, put my jig in there. I got to. And I saw it go down right in between the last and second to last boulder, and I just saw a little something move around on my screen real quick. I'm like, ooh, hold the rod, just like a perfect bass. Thunk, hell yeah. Set the hook, fold my rod. I'm like, that might be a really, really big largemouth or a really small drum, and it was a really small drum.
No.
I was glad I didn't have to stare at that the whole thing.
Yeah.
That the whole time because it was getting old. Dogbone spoke like an engineer.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, you guys ever hear of a lake getting sprayed last week of October? Because that's what they recently did at Congamond. Yeah, actually, funny enough, because we were joking about it, Botanipo has had some very late season weed sprays.
Really?
Yeah, really weird. I remember being
That's
out
why
there.
the fish are so big.
Shut up.
Place is gonna get drowned out of fish.
Yep. James Barkley. Clarksville is just like that. So many wipers, stripers, gar, and cats. Had no clue what I was casting at. Dude, schooling catfish are the coolest thing to see on forward facing because they get stacked up, but they sit in the middle of the water column. And they just hover there. And the first time I saw it was out on Lake Erie with one of our subscribers. And he's like, hey, and he points at the screen. He's like, what the hell do you think that is? And you can see him. There's like 30 of them. And we were in like 25 feet of water. They were sitting right in the middle. I'm like, I honestly have no idea. Part of me wants to say drum because they were taller marks. But I was like, but they're not moving. They're just sitting there. He's like, I'm pretty sure that's catfish. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. And I took a couple swings at it because he told me to. Nothing even moved.
Makes sense to me because I caught that one in 50 freaking feet a couple weeks ago. And it was only 30 feet down.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. He pitched his tube in there. Dude catches a 15-pound catfish.
It's a lot bigger than the one I got.
That was pretty cool to see.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, Jason, the bass and panda. Did you guys see the biggest bag caught out of Lake Bacharach? 61 pounds, 5-ounce bag. I saw that because he put it in our Discord.
God damn.
Dude, dumb. 61 pounds on 5. I think their smallest was 11. Something like that. I'm gonna have to go back and look. That's just
goodness.
God, it was insane. Absolutely insane. Ooh, that's good from Nigel. Let me see what else we got here.
Joel Thornberry.
Okay. Yep. All right. So we got that one. Oh, I was right. 11.6 was the smallest.
That's
insane.
Ridiculous.
Nigel, favorite bait and favorite depth to fish.
Oh, jig, 60 feet on the bottom. I just love doing it. I love throwing just a big, heavy football jig. Oh, and 60, but yeah, I wouldn't say 60, but 58 ish, 60, somewhere in there in the winter, just dragging a jig extremely slow to catch big smallmouth and largemouth. That's probably my favorite thing to do.
I almost grabbed a rod because I had to give this a lot of thought for a second there. Hold on. Okay, no. Let me favorite this so we come back to it because that's insane. You just said jig deep on the bottom?
Jig, 60 feet on the bottom, dragging very slow, like 10-minute casts.
So I have to agree with that. There's just nothing better than that. And it is like boring as it sounds, fishing that slow. It's so rewarding because you just know that they're there and they're nosing down on it and they're taking their sweet ass time trying to decide if they're going to bite it. And eventually when they do, they just truck it. That's my 1A. My 1B is an Alabama rig, probably down like 30 feet of water.
That too. Or a glide bait. In what depth?
Just subsurface, working it fast for
over
stripers.
70 feet of water. For largemouth.
Oh man, warm and fuzzy thinking about that glide bite with the stripers I had. That was amazing.
I know.
I still have that bait. I got to put new split rings on it for next year.
Yes, you do. I have 100 pounders if you want them.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those. That was awesome. Blew out both freaking split rings.
I knew it was gonna happen, dude. If you got hooked up on that thing,
I totally forgot to even think about that until the first one went. And I was like, oh yeah, crap. And then once I changed out the hook, they stopped biting it. But whatever. Yeah, I'm 100% with Andrew on the jig, and then a rig right behind it. A rig like middle of the water column, but like no, out deep. Like end of the year, cold water, a rig, just like hovering it a foot off the bottom and 30-35 feet of water.
Dunk.
My God. And it's crazy because
you just crank, and they come up to it and you just give it a little, and they fucking.
Yep.
Oh, it's the best.
It's cool.
It makes me
full mast. Where the hell? Oh, there it is from Panda. 13-8, 12-10, 12-2, 11-11, and 11-6.
Holy crap.
I would very, very happily take 1 pound less than that 11-6. Just give me one over 10. Give me one over 8. Give me one just over 7. I would kill for another largemouth over 7 pounds.
I don't even want to fucking hear it.
I know, I'm sorry. I had
You just caught one
No, I didn't.
last year. Didn't you?
I caught 2 7-pound smallmouth last year.
Whatever.
No, I've only got the one largemouth over 7 twice this year. Both in Vermont. I got a 6-pound, 15-ounce largemouth.
That's what it was.
Like, come on. I weighed both of them 3 times. 615, dead nuts.
Maybe I will get my own boat again.
Just gotta take you to Vermont more often.
I'm getting a substantial amount of money.
Yeah. Time to get it done, dude. Get a tracker, baby.
No,
Get whatever.
I gotta fix my car.
Oh, yeah, then there's that.
Or I could just get rid of my car and buy a truck.
And then there's also that. That's probably a better option, to be honest.
I know. Probably is.
Oh my God. Sorry. So Brandon got a 6 this week in Urban, Illinois. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Sorry, this year, not this week.
In Iowa?
In Urban, Illinois.
Yeah.
Which reminded me, did you see or did I tell you what the biggest fish of the tournament was last week or 2 weeks ago when I was there?
Yeah.
7-pound, 15-ounce smallmouth.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's not small. I told you this giant fish in the Mississippi River.
Yeah. I just was in the wrong pool, apparently.
don't
With the
think you
exception,
were.
actually, I believe Noah, who finished second, was in pool 8. He was just doing something a little different. I'm fine. It's fine. I cannot woulda, coulda, shoulda myself to death. I had nothing. I found something and I beat the piss out of that one thing that I had because I only had 10.5 pounds on day 1 and I was in 138th. So I'm like, well, I don't have anything else to go on. And I'd rather not go out and risk zeroing trying to figure something out versus I know if I'm out here, I could potentially catch 14 or 15 pounds. That might be enough to get me over the cut. Didn't. I got 12-11 or 12-12, whatever the hell it was, day 2. So I still made an improvement. We caught a ton of fish. We beat the piss out of it. If I made the cut and I had to go back there day 3, there's a good chance that it would not have panned out for me any better. But I knew how much of a gap I had to make up, and I gave it everything I had in that stretch. And can't even say it almost worked out because I needed like another 3.5 pounds, I think. But whatever. Oh, we answered
kind of a lot.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You did great.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm happy. I got no
Fuck yeah.
regrets. I didn't break my boat.
You did not break your boat.
Didn't
You
break
did not break your rods.
Nope.
You did not break anything. Your truck lived.
Yep. This is the first tournament I've come back unscathed, which
Good.
was a miracle given how far I drove.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I didn't even remember. I didn't even tell this last week. So the one thing that did happen that I thought like was just going to ruin everything. It was the morning of day 1. They had just gone through the national anthem and they were starting to call boats. I don't even think they were through the first 10 boats. And all of a sudden my trolling motor took itself off spot lock, turned itself on for constant on, and just turned right and started heading for the boat next to me. I'm like, what the hell? And I jump up front, get on the pedal, swing it back out, and everybody's just stacked in there, so I don't have much room to go anywhere.
Right.
I'm like, that was weird. I hit spot lock. I turn around and hear it go beep, 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 and it starts heading hard right. And for the next 2 minutes, I'm sitting there fighting with this. I could not get the constant on to stay off.
Is it a pebble?
I think that's what it was. So I'm in there like, initially I thought it was just malfunctioning. I looked at my non-boater Warren. I'm like, dude, we're screwed. I'm going to have to go back to the yard right from here because I can't get this to not do this. Like, not having spot lock would have sucked, but the fact it was just constantly going to constant on and going right, I was like, we're screwed. So that was my thought. It was like, there's got to be something stuck in the pedal. So I just kept like flicking the friggin' button and trying to like pop it to free it up. And I was like hitting it from the side and stuff. And it took a little over a minute of doing that. And all of a sudden it finally stopped doing it. And it's been fine since then.
Good.
So I think you're right. I think it was a pebble. But
Probably
oh my
a
God.
pebble.
I was like, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. It's like, please let me get through one tournament without some BS happening. Because going back for like bigger tournaments, the first BFL blew my motor. The PFL the next year, I destroy my friggin' turret. At the SDQT last year, nothing happened there. I take that back. That one was okay. I don't think anything happened there. But in the SDQT this year, my Mega 360 died.
Oh yeah.
It's always something, man. Almost always something. Dogbone. Forcing myself to focus on jigs and A-rigs next year.
Good call.
Mm-hmm. That's what I like to see. Oh, damn. Chris Curtis. Sorry to tell you this, but I already ahead of you catching the biggest one. I caught a 10-pounder. Damn. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. I should be happy with another 7. Would love an 8, but I'll take another 7 at this point. James, you see the article about how the guy that caught the smallie caught the same one as some other guy? Yeah, I did. So that 7-pound, 15-ounce.
Yeah.
There was another guy that caught one. I can't remember if it was earlier this year or last year that caught a 7-pound and change. And they were comparing pictures, and it's literally the same fish.
No way.
Yeah.
Dumbass fish.
Daryl, big focus next year. Swim baits and jerk baits. Any suggestions or critiques?
Just frickin' grind them and you will figure it out. I can promise you that. Just, yeah, grind it.
As stupid and simple as that sounds, he's right. I can't add anything to that. Especially jerk baits. Jerk baits, the only thing I'll say is you don't have to get overcomplicated on the cadence. Just a simple 1, 2, and pause. 1, 2, pause. That works the vast majority of the time. Sometimes I want 1, sometimes I want 3, sometimes you gotta twitch it 10 times, and then give it a quick pause.
Sometimes you gotta twitch it 10 times, let it pause, twitch it twice, let it pause, once, pause, 5, pause. It's that's what I was doing this weekend, and it worked.
Yep.
It was all over the place, very erratic. But 9 times out of 10, you can just give it a few little twitches, let it pause, a few little twitches, let it pause. It'll be fine.
Especially in the spring. Especially
in the spring, yeah. Spring and like late-ish fall.
Yeah, I think if the water was just a couple of degrees cooler, we probably would have had a much better day.
You know where you really want to learn, if you really, really, really want to learn how to fish a jerkbait, go fish a school of crappie.
Yes.
And once you catch one, cast it right back in the same spot and just work on your twitches. You will catch fish.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Very good point, sir. That was one of the biggest things that helped me get confidence in fishing a jerkbait after all those years, was going into schools of crappie and just because the cadence for them is the same as largemouth early in the year. And I will say the crappie are definitely more aggressive. But for the most part, the same cadence you need to get a crappie to commit to actually eat is about the same as what a largemouth wants in that colder, like spring water. So if you get the crappie to bite, you're going to get the bass to bite too. And usually the bass are on the crappie anyway. So
yeah, it's
win-win. And you get dinner too.
Mm-hmm.
Big confidence booster this year with jerk baits, with swim baits. I need help. Like you said, just grind them. Big swim baits. It's high risk, high reward.
Yeah, you're going to throw it a million times, not catch anything. But then there's that one time you will catch something. It's going to be good.
Yep. Do we miss anything else? I want to graduate from 3rd grade fishing.
Same.
You're better than that. Come on. You're at least 4th grade. Mark, yeah, Northeast bass fishing. Perfect. Just bring the jerkbait or swim bait out with you. Don't bring anything else or you'll be tempted to use it. That's the biggest reason why I still suck with big swim baits. As much as I love doing it, I refuse to go out fishing with just my big swim baits because I can't do it, because I'm addicted to the bite and like just the bite, period. I don't care what it is, and figuring them out. And that addiction to figuring them out is what will forever and always hinder me from being able to just dedicate myself to getting better with big swim baits. I probably could be a lot better with them, but I don't want to grind it. I like the grind of trying to figure out the best answer for the day, even if that means I'm potentially giving up a really big fish on that big swim bait.
Yeah. Catch small ones on them too.
Truth. And Jason, yep, jigs are my kryptonite. Yeah. Can't get away from them. It's been a weird year for the jig. Very, very weird year. But hey, that's fishing. Everything's cyclical, man. Things come, things go. Same like the vegetation. Big fish ponds, they're great. Then they're sucked for a little while. Then they come back. Everything's cyclical. It's like The
Females.
yes. It's like the tube.
They
making a
come, they go,
comeback.
they suck, they don't. Oh.
And canceled.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. It's like, you know what I mean. Female is just whatever.
Speaking of that, Alex slept for a good jig bite.
I heard.
Inappropriate. Oh, okay. So at least he agrees. Yes, jig's been very strange this year. Dude, I didn't get a fish on a jig for the first like 3 months this year. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. A lot of other things were doing well, but that jig bite was non-existent. It's only been a few days. I had a really, really good like jig bite. Guiding those two guys that won the raffle I did for the LCI, where I had like 22 pounds myself with that 615. That jig bite was insane. That was so good. Oh, it is what it is.
I blame the fish too, Mark.
Yep. Daryl, jig's my jam. Super confident. Thanks to you guys. Hey, you're welcome.
Hey.
All right, tell you what. I've been trying to keep these to about an hour. We're a little over that, which is never a problem. But you know, I can start seeing people drop off. The number of questions kind of dropping off a little bit too. So I think it's a good time to call it quits right after read this thing from Brandon. Defiant 35-pound soft casting from Mega Swimbaits. Hint, hint, Andrew. Yeah, I keep thinking about upgrading to that because
I go 40-pound leader to 100-pound braid on my big swim baits.
Yeah. I can't do the braid. I can't.
I can now. Oliver talked me into it and I started doing it. I was like, okay, there's something to this.
Yep. I should, but maybe next year.
Yeah.
Just like every other year. All right. Well, anyway, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Greatly appreciate it. And for the continued support, especially even after the break. That's always the biggest thing that surprises me every time we come back from these breaks is like people are still here.
This is like a more significant break than it was before, though. So.
Yeah, truth. That is by far the biggest. But hey, man, this is good. I'm glad we're back. I had fun.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell we're going to talk about next week.
Definitely single. Damn straight.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Do you think?
We will see you guys next week, as always, as well as of tonight. And just
as always, again.
You shall find us at youtube.com/@realnorthernbass.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week.
Have a great night, everybody.